Hello gorgeous heroes. So at the time of this recording, we are a couple of hours away from going into lockdown due to COVID-19. And this is such a beautiful time for you to go within, do the self-reflection work, and to really start healing within. Now, if you are a general public member that is not in the medical industry or any of the professions that are going to be able to work during this lockdown period, you have just been gifted a new opportunity to start over again. And I'm going to be teaching you how to do this using the Hero Journal from today. So as we know, we've got 21 days of lockdown. Now, just a little bit of background, it takes 21 days to start a new habit. It does take 66 to 67 days for that habit to be completely enforced in you, but it takes 21 days to form a new habit, which is the perfect time for you to reevaluate how you're living your life currently. So if you are wanting to start a new gym routine, if you are wanting to be healthier, if you are wanting to, implement a meditation practice, implement all of these things, you are now gifted that time. Now, I don't want to hear the excuses of, but I don't have the gym to go to, and I don't have this to go to, and I can't run outside. None of us can. We are all in this together. But what you can do is mark out that time and do skipping at home. I've been skipping at home for the last few days because I've been taking isolation very seriously. And you can follow a YouTube video on yoga. You can do cardio exercises. You can do home workouts. There are millions of ways to do this. So please don't come to me with excuses, because we are all in this together, and I am hoping that I will give you some guidance on how you can look at the situation very differently. So using the Hero Journal, if you guys go to a weekly page, you will notice that there is a habit tracker over here. Now, a habit tracker is a brilliant way for you to really start tracking your habits, as well as thinking about the habits that you want to implement. Now, with a habit tracker, I don't want you to go and list 10 new things in your habit tracker that you have to start from tomorrow. Change takes time. So focus on 2 things that you may not have been doing before and implement just those 2 things. I would actually recommend going with 1, but because we are being gifted such a unique situation, maybe 2 is a new answer. So look at your morning routines, look at your evening routines. How are you showing up for yourself? What does that look like to you? And what is it that you would like it to look to? I do a lot of priming in the morning in terms of getting myself ready for the day. And then I also remind myself that in the evenings, that is a time that you need to be shutting down. So if you are a person that wakes up and is constantly on their phone from the get-go until the evening, your brain is not actually getting the time to shut off. Blue light emission is so bad for us. So if you are waking up and you're constantly on your phone, your mind is on the go, on the go, on the go. And what is happening in our world is that before bed, you're also on your phone, on the computer, on the TV, whatever it may be. And that blue light is telling your brain to wake up. Then what happens is that you don't get a good night's sleep, and you wake up and you have to consume coffee to get through the day. But caffeine takes 12 hours to get ingested into our system. So now you have this caffeine high by the time you're going to bed, and you've got the blue light. So it's just this vicious cycle. That's why I highly recommend looking at your morning routine and your evening routine. And I would really just include 10 minutes, not a lot, just 10 minutes to start your day off with focused intention and end it off by reflecting. And that's why I love the Hero Journal, because it allows you to do that. That's why we've got, if you look at the daily pages, the side that is the symbols that are unfilled with color is your morning routine, and the dark side is your evening routine. Now, if you are unable to purchase a journal at this point in time, but would still like to be on the journal train, don't panic. I know that we are in uncertain times right now, and therefore on the 1st of April, I'll be launching something really exciting and new, so that anybody that doesn't have an actual hard copy of the journal can still work on themselves during this time, and it will all be online. So don't panic. We will be making plans for those of you who still want to do the self-reflection work. Now, I really want you to think about the habits that you're doing. Let me know what habits you're going to be implementing. the habits that I highly recommend you start looking at, maybe considering doing, is including some mindfulness into your mornings. Now, mindfulness could be meditation, it could be visualization, it could be tapping, it could be an array of different things, it could be journaling. But I really, really highly recommend that you include one thing of mindfulness. The second thing is I really recommend that you move your body. You need to get that energy flowing. You need to really uplift yourself and move that stagnant energy and bring in positive energy. So I really recommend that you include movement into your routine. The third thing I really, really recommend that you include into your daily life is mind food. Now, mind food is anything that fills your mind up with positive sources of information. This is not the news. So this could be something from a podcast to an audiobook. It could even be reading, but this is a way of giving your mind food. Just as you need to give your body food every day, you also need to give your mind the same food that helps it grow and evolve. And if you can keep a healthier mind, then everything else works so much better. So let me know what habits and routines you'll be implementing into your life for the next 21 days. I'd love to know if you're going to be practicing a new mindful routine or a new mind food routine, whatever it may be, let me know. And I hope to see you guys on the next episode.